Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for March. This month begins with a sparkling new moon in the part of your horoscope to do with your hopes. But this new moon also combines with Jupiter, the planet of fortune, and with Pluto, the planet of change. Now, those two planets are still influencing the way you think and absorb new ideas. And if you are a Taurus person who's rather happy with the way your life has been in the past, you like your routines, this new moon could be quite challenging for you, but in a very positive way, because it's asking you just to be a little bit more open-minded about the way the world is evolving, the way your attitudes may be a little bit more conservative, and that you could gain by stepping outside your comfort zone. And that comes from communication, from absorbing the messages you receive from other people, not just wanting to have an opinion yourself. Now, on the first day too, Mars, the power planet, does start a 60-day backward journey in the part of your scope that governs your work and also your health. If you started 2014 with a get fit plan, it's important on the back of this change that you don't push yourself too far too soon. If you're still a born-again couch potato but thinking about becoming more active, this is just reminding you to take baby steps as you start the process. But on day 2, Saturn, the planet of structure but also of restriction, starts a longer backward journey in your sector of partnerships. And if you are in a relationship which has its moments, you're not completely happy, the next 5.5 months is going to be a critical period to see whether it's going to endure or not. But if you're footloose and fancy free, this can also be a signal that you may meet someone much more serious, and this could be somebody that you can forge a much deeper alliance with. Now, in the first week of this new month, the Sun continues to forge that stunning alliance with Pluto. It's rather broad, but it's still there. Something can therefore be changing, and I do feel that travel, whether it's from the comfort of your own home through the internet, what you read, what you learn, or through actually being on the move physically, can play a very major part in the early days of this month. Particularly, surprisingly perhaps, as far as work is concerned, because Mercury remains in your sector of how you connect with the world, and in week 2 forges a stunning alliance with Mars. So although Mars is starting to tread backwards, this combination will help you to have the drive and the mental clarity to make a good impression on those in the know. Now, on the 6th, 2 key events. Jupiter ends a backward journey, because this is the planet of hope, luck, fortune, expansion. Anything to do with the way that you handle technology, vehicles, can be quite fortunate for you from here through till the end of June. You may find yourself actually buying a new mode of transport, or as I said before, doing a lot more travelling. But there is also another change, and that is Venus, your ruler, moves into Aquarius too. Now, this suggests that your natural charm and charisma, which of course are very earthy but very strong, can resonate in the way that you earn money or the way you impact on decision makers. So if you are having an interview or doing a presentation, don't be fearful of showing that part of your nature which just has a winningness about it. Your charisma may not be as obviously upbeat as, say, a Leo or a Sagittarian, but you're very solid, you get the job done, and people know that they can rely upon you. And that can win people's hearts and minds just as much as your talent alone. But it also points towards, in a relationship situation, that something could be brewing with someone older or from a different age group to you. And ironically, in week 3, it may be linked to someone from your past. Perhaps you're just going to have a little bit of a fleeting connection with an old flame in your psychology, or perhaps they're going to turn up in person, or perhaps you're going to be attracted to get to know someone and may go out on a mysterious date. But it can all come about rather quickly and unexpectedly, but that can make it all the more exciting. At the heart of this month, we do have a full moon. But this is probably the best full moon to have, because it's basically saying to you that you've got lots of choices and options. But are you spreading yourself a little bit too thin? Are you sacrificing a relationship to spend more time with your friends? Or is it the other way around? You're not giving enough time to your partner if you are involved. Some rebalancing or realignment may be necessary. It's also true to say that on the 18th, Mercury does move back into Pisces. Now, of course, it went back into Aquarius because of a retrograde. And it is, at the start of week 4, going to be merging with Neptune again. And there could be one friend who turns out to be either hugely inspirational or a bit of a disappointment. Someone can let you down. They may be a little bit deceitful. And this trend towards finding out who the fair weather friends are in your situation is reinforced when the Sun moves into Aries on the 21st. In fact, by the 30th, when the second new moon of this month occurs, there is a more awkward alliance between Jupiter, Pluto and the new moon. It is a T-square, and that suggests that you need to be very, very cautious about what you say as this month draws to a close. There may be someone that in the past you've been very just natural with, and suddenly you can feel this bit of an atmosphere, and you've got to watch your step and be mindful of this. So communication is going to be a major issue for you all through this month, but there are some real opportunities to sparkle, professionally especially. But flexibility, openness to new ideas, and not being too stuck in your ways is really crucial. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.